So I'd like to introduce our speaker, Albert Batista, Department of Planning and Development here at County of Santa Clara. Albert is the Senior GIS Analyst for the County of Santa Clara's Department of Planning and Development. He develops and maintains geospatial systems that improve access to land and property data for planners, staff, and the public. Previously, Albert worked with several high-tech companies, including Microsoft, Uber, and Meta, where he contributed to data, mapping, and GIS initiatives at the global scale. He later transitioned into local government, supporting GIS and mapping programs for the County of San Mateo and City of Burlingame. Albert holds a master's degree in cartography and GIS with a concentration in GIS development from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. So with that, I'll hand it over to Albert.
Just testing this. Okay, cool. Good morning, everyone. Happy GIS Day. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Albert Bautista, the Senior GIS Analyst with the County of Santa Clara's Department of Planning and Development. And today, I'm really excited to share the evolution of our department's cornerstone system, GISMO. GISMO has long been our department's homegrown interactive mapping platform, helping planners, engineers, and the public visualize zoning, environmental contexts, and permit activity. But this year, we reimagined GISMO from the ground up. We rebuilt it with modern Esri technology, automated our Acela data pipeline, and redefined how our county staff and soon the public can visualize, analyze, and act on planning data. Over the next 20 minutes, I will walk you through what GISMO does, how it's built, and where we're headed in the next. Before we dive into the new version, let's talk about what GISMO actually is. And apologies, I know that this GIF does not give justice to what the application looks like and what it could do. I do implore you guys to come over to our booth to really try out GISMO. My colleague Steve is there and myself. So if you have any other questions that we're not able to answer at this point, please come over to the planning development booth and we could take care of that. So you may be wondering, what does GISMO stand for? GISMO, of course, has the word GIS in it, which is Geographic Information Systems Mapping Online. It's the department's centralized platform for exploring planning and development data. It connects GIS layers with Acela permit records through the automated data workflow. This means that users can search a parcel, view its zoning and environmental context, and instantly generate a property profile report, all in one place. Think of it as one-stop shop for spatial intelligence, where planners use it for zoning and environmental checks, engineers use it for context and infrastructure planning, and then the public uses it to understand development potential. In short, GISMO integrates GIS analysis, Acela data, and automation into an intuitive, interactive system. To kind of boil down what GISMO is most powerful at, it comes down to three core capabilities: search, analyze, and automate. Under search, you could instantly find parcels by address or APN using predictive lookup. When a parcel is selected, zoning, general plans, and environmental layers all come together, giving instant context without jumping between maps. Under analyze, GISMO uses Arcade. Does everyone know Arcade? Wonderful. To a powerful real-time multi-layer analysis. Each property profile combines zoning and flood data with live Acela permit information, delivering a complete contextual parcel report. And lastly, automate. Every morning at 4 a.m., a Python notebook syncs Acela data into ArcGIS Online, keeping everything fresh, up to date. No more manual updates, no more manual uploads or stale data. And because GISMO is now built on Experience Builder, it runs faster, scales better, and adapts easily to our needs to grow. To understand how far we've come, let's look back at where we started. Our original system was built on App Builder, tied to a PostgreSQL backend, a PHP backend. It worked, but it came with challenges. manual data updates, complex scripts, and limited integration with systems like Acela. Adding new analysis layers meant copying and editing multiple pop-ups and configurations by hand. But now, with GISMO, Experience Builder, and Arcade, we have left those limitations behind. We have moved to a unified cloud-based Experience Builder environment with automated Acela to ArcGIS data pipelines, real-time analytics powered by Arcade, and a modular structure that allows us to add new tools in minutes. This is now what we call GISMO 2.0. And it's just an upgrade. It's a full reimagination of what we replace patchwork systems with a single automated, intelligent platform designed for growth. So everyone probably has heard about transitioning from App Builder to Experience Builder. For us, it was a good move because it opened a lot of doors for us to improve our systems. It integrated a lot of things, and it became the foundation of GISMO 2.0. It gave us the flexibility, speed, and automation we needed to build smarter county tools. Here's what it looks like. First, it gave us true integration. GISMO now synchronizes Acela, property profile, and GIS data in one interface. It's now automation ready. Works with Python notebooks to deliver real-time analytics and daily updates. It has a modular design. Adds new dashboards or layers without redevelopment. It provides interactive experience through smart pop-ups and trigger links, actions across widgets. And of course, hosted through ArcGIS Online, we have a cloud-based stability for easy maintenance and version control. Experience Builder did not just make GISMO prettier, it made it smarter and more connected and future-ready. The real brains at work is actually Arcade. Let's talk about what gives GISMO's intelligence, and that's Arcade. Arcade drives real-time analysis reporting every time a parcel is clicked. Arcade expressions evaluate zoning, general plans, flood zones, and jurisdiction boundaries instantly. It also references Acela planning, development, and enforcement tables, surfacing live records and property profile. Arcade is the brain that turns data into insights. It builds dynamic pop-ups, feeds the dual column report, GIS data on one side and Acela on the other. And if you need to add new layers, we could just duplicate an expression and adjust a few variables, and it's efficient, consistent, and scalable. The results are instant feedback and smarter decision-making with every click. Here's what happens behind every parcel click. Arcade instantly evaluates zoning, flood, and jurisdiction layers while pulling live Acela data. The map then returns a complex contextual report on the screen. And again, guys, please come to our booth. We would love to show you a better version of it. I'm just giving you the back end of what's going on, but I would love to talk to you guys on our booth to really fully show what are these capabilities that I'm talking about. Let me see. So as I said, Arcade instantly evaluates zoning, flood, and jurisdiction layers. It's not all local, no server calls, no lag. This is what makes GISMO feel responsive and alive, and shifts from static maps. Intelligent analysis turns GISMO from a viewer into a decision-making tool. Of course, real-time insights relies on real-time data. Each morning at 4 a.m., a Python notebook connects to Acela's API, extracts planning, development, enforcement records, and publishes them as a hosted feature layer. By the time staff log in the morning, GISMO already reflects the latest updates. This has eliminated manual uploads and reduced human error. If a permit was updated last night, it will already be in GISMO by morning. The automation turns GISMO into a self-sustaining, always current system, freeing staff to focus on analysis instead of maintenance. Looking at the road ahead, GISMO 2.0 is our foundation. It's not our finish line. Our next phase is all about expanding and connecting. We're looking at our public app redevelopment, rebuild the property profile for your residents using the same for faster performance, possibly look at expanded integrations, and a unified experience, all aligned internal public GIS tools so everyone works from the same data. Of course, there may be ongoing innovations that we may see in the future. And of course, with the tools that we have now, we could betterly support it. There may be ideas of 3D visualizations or adding dashboards or even field data, but that's something that we will look into once we get to that point. We're designing GISMO not just for today's workflows, but for where the county is headed next. To kind of tie it up, relying on visualize, analyze, and act, everything we have built comes back to the theme. Visualize, GISMO brings parcel zoning, permit data together so we could see the bigger picture instantly. Analyze, Arcade and Python automations power live analytics, draws raw data into real-time insights, and act, where with accurate connected data, we can make faster, more informed planning decisions and shape the county's future. GISMO 2.0 isn't just a modernization, it's a transformation in how we plan, communicate, and collaborate. And I know this is the end of my presentation, but I wanted to give a big shout out to Steve Bergstrom, who has been heading out this development. His effort has really bring so much to this project. And I would love for you all to see GISMO 2.0 at our booth. And of course, you could also contact us if you have any questions. And of course, see me as well if you need any more. Thank you again, and I'm open for questions.
So Albert, there is one question from online attendees. Is GISMO for public? Could you provide the URL?
For sure. So as I mentioned, this development is for the internal app. We are planning to do some redevelopment for the public app, which is also GISMO and property profile. I'll send out a URL once that's done, but with the magic of our department, we'll have it soon.
Thank you.